I get a roar? Dressed up like a T-Rex with that perfect strut. All the people in the chat's just going nuts. You need a roar. Can I get a roar? If you're not feeling well, it's a nice surprise to get her off a beer, don't live his life with those tiny little arms and the flowing tail. If you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. Can I get a roar? You can get a roar. The object of the day to put a smile on your face. All the fans know how much he appreciates. Roar! You can get a roar! If you're just feeling like crap, all you have to do is ask. Beardo's got your back, and just like that, you get a roar. Can I get a roar? You can get a roar. With those tiny little arms and the flowing tail. If you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. Can I get a roar? You can get a roar. If you're just feeling like crap, all you have to do is ask. Beardo's got your back, and just like that, you get a roar. Can I get a roar? You can get a roar.
I bloody love pineapple on a pizza.
Good evening, everybody. Seems a little darker. I don't know if you've heard, but there's a bit of an eclipse. Now, I did see Spaghetti at Paranormale changing the lyrics to my opening song to Toe. So may you be the first to get the new ban. That was indeed Spaghetti's face. Good evening, everybody. Hope some of you are watching the eclipse. Can't see shit where we live because all the houses are in the way. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening, everybody. Haunted by demons during the eclipse videos tomorrow. What? Haunted by demons during... Oh, yeah. The twins will be out and everybody. Everybody. Apparently London didn't see it. Does anyone know how to shoo a cloud away? Yeah, shout dude bro at it over and over again. And it'll work. Sandra, hello. Hope everybody is doing well on this extremely hot day in the UK again. 35 degrees Celsius. 35. It's been disgusting. I hated it. 29 tomorrow. I can just about put up with that. This summer has been brutal. Good morning to you, Australians. Justin in India, fair play to him. Kaz Peters, thank you for the dancing cat. Thank you very much. On the East Coast, I have a perfect view, but a big-ass cloud is in the way. Can't see it, the sun is behind the trees. Trust the UK to get the shit version of the eclipse. 19 degrees for you. Oh man, I'd kill for it. I'd kill for it. My sweat is sweating. It's Jolene. Jolene. Jolene, Jolene. How you doing, Jolene? Good to see you back. The houses are covering the sun. How big are the sun's low in the sky, Justin, you idiot. I live in Wales. There's mountains and hills everywhere. You know what it's like. Idiot. Right, so tonight we have Amy and Ozzy, Amy's World, and Anita Picard, Happy Dev, Bookie, Carol Johnson, Happy Dev. I need to send you a message. I need some help with something. Richard Larson with a 10 Swedish kronas. Appreciate you. Boogie, Carol Johnson, Catherine Lawrence, Christian, Dan Green, Dawn Seed, Decepticon Arachnid, Diane Quinney, Ed Cornwall, Entity 7, Joe Vitale, blah, 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 blah. I know it all, blah, blah, blah. I'm not even sorry. Right, who just jumped in then? Wahab the beautiful bastard. I didn't say it. Fat lad. Firefly H. Gillian Daniels. Giuseppe Stromboli. Haley Cherry Fizz. It's Jolene. 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 Muted hello. Sitting outside watching the eclipse. Hi. Jambu, Jane C, Judith Ottomans, Juicy Chicken, Kaz Peters, Kim Draws, Kristen Jurgensen, Ladies Fright, Laura Wilson, Lycan, Margaret Kieran, Megan Behind Blue Eyes, Mike, oh, Mickey Spear, Miss Kelly, Mrs. Geek, Mummy Quad, hello Mummy Quad, My Awesome, Nancy Burley, Nick Derrick, Paranormal Monkey Podcast, Petal, Justin, get home, will you? We're missing the Monday nights. Petals, Quirky Bird, Rebecca Visnicki, Richard Larson, Roaming to Rome, Roger Bowen, Sandra Beat HUK, Silver Lady, Simon Lane, Skeptical Loser, Spaghetti alla Padanomale, Stacey Lynn, Stephanie Kashenka, I hope I said that right, Stephanie M, Susan Holmby, the Paranormal Engineer, Tracy, and Tracy Hogan. Welcome in, everybody. Cloudy here, but very faint now. So, obviously, you'll be aware that I lost all my Stream Deck buttons because I had an issue with my hard drive on my PC again. And I've got a lot of them back, but not all of them. So I decided that I'd play about and make some better ones. Remember the Dolmy one was like a video camera in the cinema? Check this out.
Oh, fuck off. Adorn me, Beardo. Fucking A! It's perfect!
I'm proud of myself. So Peter watching you, I'm watching the eclipse in split screen. No worries. Hugs and stuff for everyone. John Boy Patton, thank you for the gift. Simon Templar, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all. Want to be rude to customers today. Should have blamed a doll that is not haunted. Yeah, why not? Why not? Because if your name's Matt Rife, you can just say the most horrendous things to people and then be like, I'm a comedian. Annabelle did it. If you don't believe I'm a comedian, because I'm shit. Annabelle did it. The only thing he was missing was sitting there like that. Dude, bro! Fuck him. I prefer that Adorn Me More Beardo. I put a little bit of work into that. That's not the only one. There are some newer ones. But I can't remember what they are. Oh! Can I get a Negan? Yes, you can, Richard. I'm glad you've asked for that.
Hot, 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 diggity dog. Hot, diggity dog. Hot, diggity. This kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot, diggity dog. Hot, diggity. This kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Andrew Stonerock, thank you for the $10. Also, Beardo Get Scared Heart says, I'm supposed to bother you about accepting my Steam friend request, so blame her for this. I'll accept it. I just haven't opened Steam in I don't know how long. Are we already shitting on kindergarten jokes, Matt? He don't tell jokes. He's just paid to be a wanker to everyone. Paranormal Engineers still think the planets are aligning. There's a meteor shower tonight. Is there a meteor shower tonight as well? I'm surprised you haven't exposed Exploring with Josh. You want to go check my playlists. I've done a couple of videos on Josh. An NBC reporter just asked someone waiting to watch the eclipse, why are you here? Why, in general, or on this existence, this planet? Pretty sure Matt Rife couldn't care less about the para community. Oh no, then that's half the problem. Half of the problem is that he doesn't fucking care, yet he's so heavily involved in it. The lot of them. The lot of them. The lot of them, just disgraceful. The shit that's being slung, and I'm not going to get into it, because I don't know if any of you noticed this, but outside of arguing with certain fakers, I've stayed out of drama for fucking ages, and I've got no intention of getting back into it either. I will argue with fakers, liars, and grifters all fucking day. Call that drama, I don't care. But anything else, I am out. I am out. You tell him, Margaret. Besides media shower. Sheik said, "It's all right, guys. Andrew is my loyal bully." I kind of feel for Andrew. Just saying, I do feel for Andrew. I've seen that guy trying to podcast with you guys, and you know, by the time he gets past Jordan and Hart, there's just no room for Amber and Andrew. Justice for Andrew and Amber. Last time I watched one of your podcasts, Amber was just doing that. Bless her. I'm not taking shots, I'm having a laugh. They're opening Pandora's box by mentioning this, knock on wood. Fuck him. Fuck him. Because Matt Rife has argued with some very, very small creators. Matt Rife has argued with the general public. Yet when a fucking bloke goes up against him and says something, crickets. I wonder why, Matt. Just saying. What the hey, I'm not a dog. I didn't think you were a dog. What? Hart is a doll? She is a doll. But she's one of those dolls that won't shut the fuck up. It's like you pull the ripcord once and then it just keeps going. Good evening, Beardo and Chuck. Good evening, Big Bad Bazzy. Hey, Hart. Respect the streamer, alright?
Your nan makes shit gravy and your dad sells Avon.
Till we meet again!
I'm a new subscriber. I didn't know these ghost hunters were faking. I've unsubscribed to them. Thank you for exposing. Hey, I appreciate it. It's kind of what I do. There's plenty of other very good guys doing the same work as well. And I suggest checking them all out because we all work very differently. If you want to watch like technical stuff, Kenny Biddle. If you want to watch editing stuff, Will of Mr. Grey, the sheep with foreshadowing and stuff like that. And then there are the fringe communities as well where they discuss things, and like there's a number of actual ghost hunters that are going out there doing legitimate work that want to be or are debunkers because they go out and they do honest investigation and debunk things on site. Your dad sells Avon. Absolutely. Hot take, I don't think I like Matt Rife guy. I don't think that's a hot take anymore. He's getting a little bit battered by the press to the point where he's at the bleemer doll. But Matt Rife is so hunky. I don't give a fuck how hunky he is. The guy's an asshole. Being good looking doesn't give somebody the right to be that horror. The only bit that I was like, well, how is he to know, was when they were like, he bullied an autistic guy or told an autistic guy to... He's not going to know somebody's autistic just by them commenting on his YouTube or Facebook or whatever. At the same point, he should take into account mental health, autism, and everything else before he tells somebody to self-delete the twat. If you want to watch a debunker really taking the piss, watch Beardo. True. Absolutely true. No, Matt hasn't blamed the doll. His friends, his fans, and just idiots. Idiots. Yeah, that's a hot take. The way Penguin has hot takes. Penguin? Oh, Penguin Zero. I love Penguin Zero, just saying. I love Charlie. What a guy. Want to get a Paranormal Hunters criticism from a religious stance? Any advice getting into doing critical videos? The biggest bit of advice I'd give you, develop a thick skin, develop a nickname, and if you are a little bit more sensitive or you want to remain private, wear a mask. Because honestly, it can be fucking horrendous on people. Matt deserves what's coming to him. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. There's ways and means, you know, and that's half of the reason I'm doing what I'm doing with the GTI. And I mean, I didn't think we were telling everyone where we were going, but that's been brought out. I thought I was banned from there, and then I've had Gibbsy call me and he's like, you're not banned from the lodge, you haven't disrespected me, you just don't believe it, which is fine, so come to the lodge and do whatever you're going to do. And I'm like, right, fine, but I'm not telling anyone exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to turn up, I'm going to do my thing, and it's outside of the normal even for me. Beto, did you get my email? Probably. I've done so many investigations the last couple of weeks that I'm just behind on everything. Everything. Matt has had so much plastic surgery. Has he? Any bit young for that? Are we not using unalive anymore? Well, hurrah for that. Well, the self-delete sounds like something from a Dalek. The rules have changed on YouTube for that. You can mention the word, the proper word, but it all depends on tone and context, because now AI is doing it and not people, and there's AI is determining what's safe or not safe to say, which means it's probably less safe to say it. But I did a video on Selena Spooky Boo, and I did a video on Sam and Colby, and I mentioned the S word a number of times, and it didn't seem to affect my views. So, Margaret, at the moment, no gaming this week. I've been trying to rebuild the Stream Deck and stuff. It's just too hot. And I've got 4 investigations on my PC that I'm trying to edit, as well as my sort of regular content. There is an investigation coming out this week, tomorrow. Me and Dean returning to Candleston Castle. Yes, trust AI to get the appropriate context. I mean, I've seen a lot of anger towards certain rulings now with, obviously, YouTube's implementation of AI. YouTube apparently not liking AI content, and I get it. They don't want AI slop, which AI slop for YouTube is, it's an AI script, it's an AI thumbnail, it's an AI animation, AI music, everything is AI. You've basically used 2 or 3 programs, programmed everything, and then thrown that into YouTube to make 20, 30 shorts a day and get it monetized. I think that's why they've raised the bar. But it's the wrong way to do it. Just be stricter on AI content. Good evening, Sir Kenny of Biddle. I need to pick your brains. I need to pick the paranormal engineer's brains. I've got a friend that's a electrical testing inspector. I've been picking his brains. I've got new equipment, Kenny. I'm not going to tell anyone what it is, but I am going to tell you what I've got, Kenny. Good evening, Beardo and chat. Hope you're all well. It's a bit hot. Leslie, it's ridiculous. I mean, Mrs. Geek is like, she adores the sun. I mean, she's changed race this year because she's been out in it so much. But she's out the back for about 10 minutes earlier. She came in just like dripping, like, I can't stay in that. I mean, it's, what are we, 20 past 7. At 7 o'clock before I came in here, it was still 33 degrees outside in South Wales. It's dropped to 21 now because obviously we've got the eclipse going on. I see more vids and ads now plugged into my algorithm despite me disliking and hiding the noise. It's, yeah, whatever they're trying to do is, it's failing. And this whole 8,000 hours, I'm just like, oh, small creators are just going to walk away. 4,000 watch hours isn't easy. Sorry, I got something in my eye. It's almost like you could blame the algorithm. I see what you did there, you self-promoting son of a bitch. He wasn't. Yeah, it's cooling down for us in Wales. It's only 29 degrees tomorrow. Hello there, Sarah. Fantastic. YouTube sends me a recommendation to videos that I watched 5-7 years ago. People are going to burn out trying to reach 8K. It's 8K in a year. So you've got until February to get... Is it February? I think you've got till February the 1st to get your 4K. After that, it resets and it's 8K. What will Matt Rife have to do for Tony to tell him to piss off when you consider he's already defended? I don't think they'll tell each other to piss off. It's too lucrative for them. They're selling their souls. Tony Spearer's name is relevant again because of the sale of the house and because of the hiring of this thing and all of the drama that they create in by just being shitbags. It's made him relevant. Because let's be fair, the last time Tony Spearer was relevant was when Lorraine Warren died. Sorry. I've just seen them, all of them, just being so fucking horrible to people. And then you got people like Ryan Buell and all them lots sticking their head up and going, oh, look at these nasty people. Hang on. One of your guys is a fucking nonce. Shut up. Just horrible, horrible, nasty people. I've got no qualms arguing with those people. Fuck them. I'll keep going and keep going. I genuinely don't care because they're just nasty, horrible people. And worse than that, they're nasty, horrible people that punch down. Fuck them. Did you see that Salem penciled the ribbon cut in for the temporary museum because of what's... Have they? Good. When you say penciled, does that mean they've, like, scratched it out a bit? Because pencil in the UK means it's happening. Is that what's going on? Have they penciled... Or have they booked the temporary museum ribbon cutting because he's in the press and they think it'll be good press? Because he's fucking not. Why does the paranormal have so much drama? It's not just the paranormal. It's everything. Drama is everywhere in every niche of YouTube. It's a bit more. It's cancelled. Haha. It's a bit more in the paranormal because of belief. People's beliefs and all the rest of it. So, yeah, they're cancelled, not penciled. Stupid voice to text. Speak clearly, Joe Vitale. Yeah. Where's it gone? My brain is gone. I forgot what I was saying. But if you want to see, look at the true crime community, the drama over there is absolutely insane. How is Ryan Buell still relevant? Thought he was off the grid. Well, he was until he made a comeback 2 years ago. Punching up for me is usually a better way to spend my time. And, hey, sweet goth, debunkers punch up, they get told they're clout chasing. Debunkers punch down, you're being a bully. Can't win. But at the same point, I think people forget how small this community is and how really new it is. And I'm not having a go at anyone, and I'm not trying to say anything out of turn. But until recently, this debunking community was much smaller. Now, John Wolfe is a massive a massive channel that does debunking. He's probably brought a lot more eyes onto it, but he's recently moved into debunking. I'm new. Seg's new. A lot of the guys in the chat, Paranormal Engineer. Going back, it was Dandalf, Biddle, Shape, and there's a guy that disappeared, Duck of Truth. So, this is still a relatively new community. I mean, you could go even further back, and, debunking's been around since Harry Houdini debunked the Fox sisters. But as a community, specifically more a YouTube community, it's all really new, and it's still in its infancy, and we're still growing. But there'll always be drama. There'll always be drama because we're looking for the truth, and some people are trying to hide the truth. Did I see Crow in the chat then? Oh, yeah, sorry, Sarah. I see what you're saying, Crow. Do you know what? I always forget Crow, Judas. Well, I never mean to do it, but yeah, Crow's been around for a long time, and Crow's got some fantastic debunks. Is there a date set for the GTI investigation? Not yet. Obviously, they're busy. The lodge is busy because I think it's only open to the paranormal 2 days a week. I'm fucking busy, I got shit to do. I don't just sit in this basement all day. There's not a basement. You love Segalicious Mason, especially when they serenade everyone. Hey, Megan, you might not want to put that in capital letters because you'll end up with a fucking jumper with the sleeves doing the back listening to that shit for enjoyment. No, but as soon as the date is set, I'm just involved, People gathering makes drama. Yeah, absolutely it does. Absolutely it does. And, some channels grow, others don't. Not so much in this niche, but some channels grow, others don't so much, so they'll take shots at the other channels in their own niche that they're friends with, and that doesn't really happen in the debunking community. Or it didn't. But that was a completely... I'm not going there. What I'm trying to say is, it's cutthroat. Online content creation is cutthroat everywhere. John Wolfe doesn't like debunking anymore, but does it because his videos are popular. Oh. I understand it. I mean, I don't like doing top 5 videos anymore, but I only do them because you lot like them. I would like to do more debunking, but I'm really busy. I don't really feel like getting sued again, even though that was fun. It was great. I get messages off you all the time. This is where we go in. This is what they're doing. They've sent me more court papers. I thought it was hilarious. Flower Coven, hello. I've got a live stream of the eclipse from the ESA up, and another tap as my window's in a bad position as I can't see the eclipse. Crewbury, how you doing? Sorry guys, I'm lurking. No worries. Happy birthday, be it. Do you know what? That doesn't even deserve the new ban. That's it. Oh, I even got the old ban on you. I don't think I've... Ah, there it is. I compare the debunking community, the whole Sasquatch community, all the drama and infighting. I can't really argue with it at the present, but I've stayed the fuck out of it. I'll argue with fakers all day. But, you know, people have got the right to see what they want to see. We're all purveyors of, or we're all fans of freedom of speech. The freedom of speech doesn't always allow people to be a dickhead. I'm quite often a dickhead. Cassidy May, I saw it.
Tell me why he ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why he ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way.
The Gaul world. I don't want to know. I don't. I get enough. No, I don't. Yes, I do.
Dude, bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost!
I keep looking through a little gap in my curtains to see if it's gone dark out yet, but it hasn't. Play my part, but it's over from me. The community's amazing. I want to see it work together for better paranormal investigation. I mean, I think everyone's moving along now. I mean, I've seen things be taken down. People say they're no longer doing lives about drama, and I think maybe lessons got learned everywhere. I don't know. I don't know. As long as nobody brings it here, cool. We watched something on Beardo's second... What? What did you watch on my second channel? What have I done on there? You should see the drama within the theatre review community. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. It can't be avoided, and... You know... Oh, the paranormal community is so this, so that. It's every community, and it's kind of annoying that we seem to just get blamed for it more. Did my membership end? You're not in green, Andrew, so possibly. The height of the eclipse already passed 15 minutes ago. Well, I don't know. I got blackout curtains and I left a little gap, but I'm talking to you and reading. Cag, how are you doing? Are you up for a pee again? Sun is shining again in Denmark. Yeah, it's kind of dark out there. Looks a bit shit, to be fair. Just looks like this time of night. Well, it'll be this dark again in 2 hours. If it has nothing to do with debunk paranormal drama, but I don't. But love that don't like Crocs drama. That ain't no drama. That's just people being fascists. You're all fascists if you hate Crocs. Peter, we watched some Gaul World, Mr. Snowflake video. Oh, yeah. I didn't know that's what it was called. I thought that was like Lol Cow. CRL will be proud of me for remembering Lol Cow. Vicky Lloyd, how are you doing? Even though you didn't miss much for the eclipse. Was it shit, was it? I thought we had like 90-something% coverage in the UK for the eclipse. All right, Beardo. In a few months, I will be the granddad of the quad squad. Hey, let's go. Congratulations, Paul and Claire. Grandparents. I mean, at your age, Paul, it's about right, isn't it? Hello, CRL. Pineapple on pizza is a sin. Well, you'll have to argue with Parson Pete about that, and Parson Pete disagrees.
I bloody love pineapple on a pizza.
I am proud, but you didn't even notice my presence. Well, I did, because I acknowledged you. Eventually. Lolcow for the win. I'm proud of you for remembering Lolcow. Listen, it's not just that I'm forgetful. It's not. I'm old. I streamed on Twitch for like 5 years, and I was like, why do people keep shouting poggers? What the hell is it? And it turns out it was just an emote. Poggers. We should get a button for you eclipsing the fakers. Thank you for the $5, Kim Draws. Hey, that's not a bad idea. It is a sin, damn it. Shut up, Spaghetti alla Paranormali. You wear fucking Jesus creepers and socks. Disgusting. Distasteful. He's lost weight, so maybe he won't be eclipsing them anymore. True. Pineapple on pizza. Anybody who likes pineapple on pizza needs cement shoes and diving lessons. Listen up, Joe Vitale. Shut your dirty whore mouth.
What an asshole.
Andrew Ditch should be watched now. Who? Who? Chat, Shirley just ignores us. His excuse, he's old. Silver Lady, I do believe you're around my mother's age, ain't you? Anne Wilkinson, thank you for the 17 months, very kind. Thank you very much. I do, therefore, I am right. No, you're wrong. Jesus creepers and socks, man. If you weren't my friend, I'd call you something worse. Never order pineapple on pizza in Italy, they'll deport you. I ain't going to fucking Italy then, the judgmental pricks. Mason, we going to Italy. We're wearing Crocs with pineapple chunks on them to order pineapple pizza. Beardo, what is a lol cow for extra points? A lol cow would be a channel that you just milk for the laughs, like Hassan Piker. He just does so much stupid shit, and people believe his stupid shit, that he's just a constant source of amusement for being Lord Reedon for electrocuting his dog. Is that about right? It's a constant source of amusement. Like that little dickhead that crashed his car, fucking live streaming, and I think, yes, I got it right. Let's go. Jinx Treble, how are you doing? Hassan Pike, I fucking can't stand the guy. I've stopped watching so much about all of those guys because it's just fucking stupid, man. And it's like every time one of them, I mean, Hassan Pike has never made a good argument in his life. He's a fucking dickhead. But I watch, I don't know if it's safe to say it. I watch Asmongold. Sometimes I think he's funny. Sometimes I think he's just well off the mark. But then you've got that tech tone that's trying to fight the corner of Asmongold and just using the most horrendous, disgusting words that he can to defend Asmongold and to go at Hassan and stuff. And I'm like, you're just playing into his pocket. And yeah, I've just dipped out of it. It's got so toxic. Sam Piker is a paid influencer. I think he writes his own scripts, to be fair. Nobody else is that fucking stupid. Can't watch that kind of live streamer, pretty much that whole group. I only watch clips of them. Like there's oh, I can't remember his name. Welcome back. I can't remember his name. He covers it all, and I used to watch a lot of his, but it's just got so out of hand. I don't need that negativity, you know. Asmongold, big yikes, the shooting kids comment. Oh, yeah, I must have missed that one. Blood popcorn, good day. Cag, don't encourage Mason. Crocs are just nasty. Nothing wrong with cracks? There's a lot wrong with crack. Crocs. More Pegasus, thank you. Yeah, I used to watch him, but it's the same thing all the time. And I think most of them know what they're doing anyway. They do it for shits and giggles. Asmongold will get banned from Twitch, announce it on Twitter, announce it on YouTube. Everyone will pile him, give him massive views. He loses nothing, then he goes back to Twitch. It's a game for him. Asmongold's a millionaire that lives in a house where cockroaches run over him and he's never decorated and he eats like $2 steaks. That side of him I kind of laughed at and enjoyed, but the political, as soon as they get political, I'm fucking done. It's the war between them that I enjoy. The political stuff, I just stay out of it. Beardo's quote of the day, nothing wrong with crack. I've been severely misquoted.
What an asshole.
Crocs Rock, true. Feed your brain with wholesome vids to counter the noise like you mesquite eating chicken wings. That was good fun. We've got some ideas. Our daughter has bought some games. And they're basically card games, but they're quite difficult. Like, you can't say So we're going to do, there's 3 of them. We're going to do 3 different videos with these card games. We were trying to get a wild camping video done before the end of the summer, but we're running out of time for it. Hi all, I'm new here, but I already love it. Just wanted to send a cuts to everyone who needs one. Hey, let's go, Gemma Harris. Let's go. Since you're new here, you can have an adorn me.
Oh, fuck off. Adorn me, Beardo. Fucking A! It's perfect!
The OG Cujo in 19 months. Let's go. Appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. I can confirm knockoff Crocs are everywhere in India. It's worrying. Why don't you tell them to make them out of the bottles they dump in? I couldn't believe that. That was... Fall camping is fun. I don't think Mrs. Geek will be up for fall camping. But we've been looking at wild camping. I found a nice place in West Wales. Maybe we can do it in September or something. But yeah, we want to do some wild camping. Mostly because it'd be funny. Like, we go to motorbike rallies and stuff. So we've got this massive inflatable tent. But we're going to, like, slum it and buy, like, a 2-man dome tent and... You know, we building fires and all that shit. We're probably really bad at it, so it's got the potential to go really wrong. As Goal comes across as honestly dumb. I watched him a few days and got really annoyed. His commentary doesn't add anything. He just nods along and agrees with other people's content. Fair enough. See, I never watched him game because he played World of Warcraft. I'm not going to take shots at him when the plays it. It's just the game's never interested me. Hey, Leslie, thank you for the gift. Thank you for the 2 jewels. You're invited to Italy, but Fahab will get us kicked out of Italy. I'm telling you. You're off the last week of August. Yeah, so is Mrs. Geek, but we've got stuff booked. I've got... What have I got in the next... In the next... 3 weeks, I think I've got 4 investigations booked. That's without the potential other ones. Phil, we could probably do something, to be fair. We'll have a look for an overnight somewhere. Hey, Tracy Potts, how you doing? Also, we've been looking at things like trying out all of the different heat noodles, Japanese spicy noodles, buying like loads of packs of them and then just sitting in the dining room scoffing some of them, see how hot we can get them. Stealth camping look dangerous, people falling over you in the dark. Yeah, fuck doing stealth camping. It'll be a paid campsite, but not like, a mode campsite. Like, it's woodland, because it's completely illegal to camp in Wales. Unless it's a registered campsite that you pay entry to, you were not allowed to camp in Wales. And obviously a fire is a bit of giveaway. And at the moment, you wouldn't want to light a fire in Wales. Chillingham Castle, I'd love to go to Chillingham. Peter, do you think it's getting harder to make debunking videos due to more cat calls, etc. being used? Notice a lot of people did a reaction to the haunt media drama. I don't think it's getting harder. It's not getting harder to debunk. We've just got to work smarter to debunk. Because at the moment, my biggest problem is reacting to just people... Because they're not masking and they're not string pulling anymore because they know the debunkers will catch them. So now they're just using devices and it's really boring to watch. Really boring to watch. So it's really boring for me to react to, boring for you guys to watch me trying to debunk, because all I'm going to say is Rampart don't work. And that, sorry, that's getting more difficult. So that's why I've started deep diving into the history of places. Which unfortunately means I'm probably going to drop a video a week because the research takes so much longer. I wanted a long form research heavy video about the history of something and wild claims made for this, because the place I'm doing next, I've actually spoke to a person that did the ground radar test in there and can confirm that the whole history of this haunted building is bollocks. I'll only go camping if it's like something from a Carry On film. I think they're all dead now, aren't they? Elskip. Pretty sure I just heard somebody handbrake turn about a mile away. Elskipper, thank you for the 37 months. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just you seem like a glamping type of pit. Course he is. Course he is. I'll camp's 5-star room with a chalk. Yeah, see, Mrs. Geek is normally more of a fan of hotels, but she's like, I really want to do camping. And yeah, I like camping. I've always liked camping. As long as it plays out like it should, we have a 4-day investigation coming up mid-October, filming the next documentary, filming... Jesus. I don't envy it. I mean, I've got so many investigations on my hard drive, and another one I haven't even put buffering. Right, it's not... Have you tried try refreshing your stream, guys? Because it's not an issue my end. Guys, try refreshing. Because there's nothing wrong with my OBS or anything. Trevor Anderson, thanks for the £2. Lovely to see you, my friend. Buffer. Alright, let me just do a quick internet test. Deception on Beardo last live. I got booted and had a black screen with can't play background and I couldn't get off 24 hours. Oh. That eclipse is messing with your stream. Matt Rife haven't got the power to make me buffer. I really fancy camping for my back, decides can't take anymore. Seems okay. It's not once it's refreshed. Yeah, guys, just refresh your stream or come out and come back in. It should fix it. I've got the TV as well as the PC. We keep getting the circle. Refresh! Refresh it! Guys, I don't know about this, but I think there may be a buffering issue. Seems okay for now. Yeah, just refresh it. If you get buffering, refresh it. It's 100% on my end this time. Came out and back in, sorted it. Thank you, Ruthie. Unmute mic. My mic isn't mute.
What an asshole.
Fuck it. My microphone is not muted. Stevie, my microphone is not muted. Turn your volume up. Everyone else can hear me. I'm not... Gotta love Homelander. Homelander was a fucking knob, man. YouTube is getting wacky, refreshed, and beard unmuted. I'd come back in and out now. The audio's fine. Damn you, Annabelle. Annabelle! Fuck you, bitch. Before anyone says Beardo's being misogynistic again, I'm talking to a fucking doll that ain't haunted. Star, thank you for the... What? Star, I appreciate you. Guys, stop shouting that it's muted because there are people telling you it's not muted. Refresh. Yeah. Oh, he was the best TV villain. Next to Gemma Teller. Gemma Teller was the biggest villain of Sons of Anarchy. Why does your frustration make me laugh? It makes everybody laugh. Sadly not muted. Oh my god. My feelings.
Your nan makes shit gravy and your dad sells Avon.
Till we meet again.
Beardo sadly not muted. Rude. Penelope North, good evening. All you've missed is people telling me that there's something wrong with my stream. Ah, it's truly Annabelle. It's not Annabelle! This is fucking cloth, dust, and Ed Warren spaff. He was fucking that doll. We all know it. Live just outside of Cardiff. Gonna pop to Ganesh for a butcher's. Let me know if anyone appears. Hey, do it, man. Do it. Hey, if you live just outside of Cardiff, do you know the history of that building? Because it's a nightmare to find. I had 3 people looking into it. Like, why does the address change and why does the street name change? And it's like, yeah, it's one of the 10 Annabelles. Annabelle isn't sabotaging shit. Paranormal Unseen, Beardo, what are you doing? Can I get a wee, please? Yes, you can. I fixed that one as well. Came across something the other day that blew my mind. Blew my mind. Mine? Is that a joke? Been melting today, 36 in Bristol. It was 35, yeah, Sean. It is horrible. Well, there isn't. I'm in Sicily, no eclipse. Ah. It's not Annabelle, it's Vlad. Now, see, that like, there's more chance of it being Vlad the Inhaler. That's how little faith I've got in Annabelle. There's more chance the Vlad the Impaler is in Manchester and pops in here now and again. Spamabelle. Johnny Depp for Freddy Krueger. Pointless. Pointless. The whole reason that Kevin Bacon has said he won't do it is because he's too old to do it. Johnny Depp, Kevin Bacon, they're too old for it. If they want somebody to do a franchise, to do 5 to 6 movies, they need somebody in their 30s at the tail end of it. Young 30s. Which is why I'm excited about the Marvel Cinematic Universe again, because we got the X-Men and they cast in young people. They're obviously looking into the distance. From a distance. Meteor shower and the planets are lining up. As well as eclipse. The end is nigh. Wait. Did anyone else see people... I genuinely thought there were people taking the piss. But they were like, gravity's going to just stop for 7 minutes on Earth today. And I'm like, you want to fucking hope not? Because if gravity stopped on Earth for a microsecond, we're all fucking dead. Instantaneously dead. The fuck is wrong with people? I bet they flat earthers. I'll put money on them being flat earthers. Evil Dead, the man who gets possessed and saying he might be Freddy. I still haven't seen it. I really wanted to go and watch it, but then I went to watch Spider-Man instead, and I don't regret my decision. Seen Johnny Depp in a couple of weeks, got a ticket for Hollywood Vampires. I've never seen them. I've never even listened to them, to be fair. Vlad the Inhaler, asthmatics beware. True. The eclipse is a tad anticlimactic here in Barnsley. I think everyone... That's because it's Barnsley. Hey, you guys in Yorkshire, I've been watching a guy what's he called? Knockout audit. I completely found her an accident, and he just travels around sort of Yorkshire, Bolton, all that. Right. He goes to the towns on a Friday, Saturday night, and he just records with a like an Insta360 or GoPro or something, and he just records people having a good night out, people fighting. But now and again, people don't like being recorded. They try starting fights on him, but the guy's a ex-pro boxer. It's so much fun. So much fun. I've really enjoyed watching it. Johnny Depp's in the new Scrooge movie. I mean, Johnny Depp's got to be in his 60s now, right? He's got to be in his 60s. I bought myself 4 cans of dark fruit cider just in case the world ended. Gillian, back up there. You thought the world was ending, and you thought the Strongbow dark fruits was the best thing to drink. Gillian, I would like to raise your standards, please. It's so hot that I asked Mrs. Geek to buy me cider. Scott Connolly, Beardo, been that long you've gone grey. I mean, yeah. I've been grey the entire time I've been on YouTube. Just dyed it. Have you or will you ever do a video on other videos that you might not or haven't been able to disprove or can't figure out? I'd like to, but there's not much out there that I've not been able to work out or give educated guesses to. I mean, that's the idea behind the channel, is to find stuff that I can't work out. There's been a few things over the years, but not a lot, I'm afraid. Johnny Depp was 62, but he was robbed of movies for years when Disney dropped him for nothing in the end. Yeah, because of that turd. I'm a fucking turd. I had a woman coming to the Chinese with a can of dark fruits telling me she was the chosen one by God. That was madness. Oh, that was Gillian. Have you met? Beardo, should I tell her how I feel I should stay quiet? Just asking, because the distance between her being in the UK... What? What? What are you on about there, Mike? I'm not sure if I should tell her any advice. She's in the... Bit of a question if you have strong feelings for a good... Mike, I am not the person to ask for relationship advice in front of, like, 300 people. I'm not the guy... I am not the guy to ask for relationship advice anyway. Whilst I'm married and happily married and all good and all cool, pre-Mrs. Geek, my life is a fucking mess, so let's not go there. But yeah, I don't know why you would ask me. That's caught me off guard. Can you have an Egan? Yes, you can.
Hot, 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 diggity dog. Hot, diggity dog. Hot, diggity. This kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot, diggity dog. Hot, diggity. This kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Understand? Don't ask people online, mate, because some people will take the piss out of you. We need a Beardo Agony Aunt video. Dear Beardo. Beardo the Love Guru. Listen, guys. Don't ask me for advice on anything. My advice is shit. And sometimes people have asked me for advice and I've purposely given them bad advice thinking they'd get the joke, and they haven't. Some people are stupid. It was a guy I worked with. He was like, yeah, but me and my missus are not getting on. We've done, there's this. I was like, just go home, look her dead in the eye and say, I'll leave you for your sister if you carry on. And she'll realise how, you know, how much you mean to her. And I laughed and the other boys laughed. The fucking dickhead only went home and did it. Came in the next day like, she's fucking fuming with me. It's like, you idiot. What the fuck did you do that for? Adam, Billy Joe, Green Day, thank you for the £1. And somebody asked for something then and I missed it. The Dancing Possum, Pete, we do still have that. I appreciate your integrity in your content. It's refreshing to see a creator focus on education, reclaiming autonomy for the victims, giving location property the respect it deserves. I appreciate that, thank you. It does seem that now I'm doing the deeper dives instead of just picking fights with people, that people are enjoying it more again. Beardo's our cult leader. You follow his advice, then you blame him for stubbing your toe. Beardo, I've got a spot on the end of my hot dog. Eat your own dick. Beardo, in other news, are you still going to 30 East Drive? Which time? Yes. Yes, I am. Rar.
Rawr. Rawr.
Mike James, thank you for the party hat. Appreciate it. Get a magic 8-ball and ask you for advice. Mason, after the serenade in between you and Seg. Painful. Painful. But yes, Mike, I will still be going to 30 East Drive. Can I get a Corvette, please? No. Tracy Pott. So far, I haven't got the Corvette back. Have I? I don't think I've got that one, I'm afraid. I still haven't redone. No, I haven't got Corvette. There's a couple I'm still missing. Sorry, Tracy Potts. You can have a Mary Loves Dick instead.
You're right. Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick.
Beto, you aren't picking fights for them, they're picking fights for you. Not always. Not always. I have in my past. Have I picked fight? I have. They've tried to defend themselves with bullshit, and then I've just gone at them. It is what it is. Crow will have to. Don't let Crow choose anything. That's a bad idea. Tell us why.
Tell me why he ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why he ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way.
Would I ever do a singing stream with... Absolutely fucking not. I am not wanting to start any drama here, but I've got standards. After you've just seen that Backstreet Boys video. So that's a no. Absolutely no. Dead Apple Alicia found a dinosaur in the backcountry. Can I get a rar? Yes, you can.
Rawr. Rawr.
Beyond the Bay window, how are you doing? Welcome in. I'm singing for charity this year. Ever get noticed, Beardo? What do you mean noticed? Well, like in public, yeah. A few times. You play the Backstreet Boys and criticises me. Mason, that's how fucking bad you and Seg are singing. That's how bad you are at it. That is a fucking masterpiece compared to you pair howling your way through shit. I've stepped on a cat's tail that made a better sound than you fucking pair. If you could investigate anywhere in the world, where would you go? Alcatraz. I'd go to Alcatraz. 2 reasons. We'll get through this one quick because I've said it loads. But day 1, real life Call of Duty with paintballs. Paintball gun Call of Duty on Alcatraz Island. Rebirth Island. Let's go. And then obviously the paranormal side of it. I'd love to do it. If I was a millionaire, that's the first thing I'd do. Billy Joe, thank you for the chili peppers. And I mean, like, proper go over Alcatraz in helicopters, parachuting out, drop to the ground, loot boxes, and then hopefully you get a good paintball gun. Or airsoft. Wow, I'd love it. And it's notoriously haunted, so to do both of those things, I think, would be amazing. The pain I feel in this moment is immeasurable. You can hand your Crocs in the bin. You're not worthy of wearing them. Is that Dickens' side? No, it's Thatcher's. My mother-in-law said about Dickens in the chat earlier. Walk it off me, son. It just hurts for a second. I've been to Alcatraz. It's eerie. Oh, I'd love to. Beto, if you joined Sex Singing Lives, everyone would request metal songs. Guys, my wife can't get me to sing anymore. I've got no interest in it. I'm going to do it for charity this year. But, yeah. Especially Seg was trying to find what key to sing the song in. My ears were bleeding. Not the Crocs. That's how serious I am about this, Mrs. Geek. He can hand his Crocs in. Only the cool kids wear Crocs. Did you find anyone from the building regarding the spirit of the old lady? No, it's proven very difficult to the point where I've looked at the Glamorgan archives and it's really confusing because the building numbers have changed, the street name has changed, but the upstairs belongs to the street behind. It's really weird. And people smarter than me have looked into it and they're like, I can't get my head around this shit. My grandmother sings better than Beardo and she's dead. Fucking hell. You won't sing Nine Inch Nails or Slipknot? No. The issue that I've got with singing is I ruined my voice 2 decades ago and then I just kept singing through it. And now that I haven't sang in so long, I don't do the breathing exercises, anything. And then when I have tried, it's just awful. Because I had an idea for a Halloween video last year and I just couldn't do what I wanted to do. Physically incapable of singing like I used to. Mike told me to send you his blow-up doll, Beardo. No, I sent it to Mike's shed. Because Mike's shed is going to be turned into a dungeon of filth. I'll pay you not to sing. I'm up for that. CRL, you are the reason for the Backstreet Boys clip. Single-handedly. Single-handedly. She was also single-handedly responsible for streams getting muted on Twitch because of the Backstreet Boys. I am Mickey. I will not repeat my mistake. Broke my vocals too. You know when you've done it, because when you're talking, there's a constant scratching back there. I think I've got nodules on the back of my throat somewhere. I'm just not doing it. Just limp sing and get Crow to dub his voice in. No, because everyone will know his Crow. He's got a very distinctive voice. Me and Mrs. Geeky did snippets of Crow's new stuff. He's very good. Once your voice is shot, there's no point pushing it. It'll call, and that's the issue that I did just keep pushing it. And then when I did the punk band, we were going on tour. I was getting shit-faced and still doing it. So yeah, ruined. Beardo is okay getting bullied by chat and mega trolled by a 13-year-old, but he draws the line at singing live. True. Mrs. Geek can sing, and she's a grade 8 pianist. She's a fantastic guitarist. Mrs. Geek is just very musical. Very musical. Until the other day, none of us picked a guitar up for ages. We were trying to play chords and we couldn't remember the chords. I mean, I hope you're okay. Don't mean to pee on your chips, but no chance of you paintballing at Alcatraz. The really serious police at Alcatraz. My mum got a book from a cop. Alcatraz isn't open as a prison anymore. It's a tourist thing. And you can go there and paintball because I've seen people do it. Which is why I need to be a millionaire. But you can go to Alcatraz and do it. You've just got to hire the entire thing out for your group. We're going to the city library to try and research. Yeah. Too much booze, no warm-up. Bad combination. Yeah. I want to hear Mrs. Geek play the piano. She won't play in front of people unless she's drunk. I mean, to be fair, we can't get at the piano at the moment. I can't sing, Beardo. I drink gin and pretend I can sing. You can, though. She gives me shit. Jamie Barn, thank you. Thank you for the party hat. She says she can't sing. And every time somebody hears her sing, they're like, holy shit, she can actually sing. Not only can she sing, but she can replicate, like, Alanis Morissette quite well. The woman from the Cranberries, she can do her voice quite well. Or to play paintball there so bad. Beardo going to a library. A pig's flying. Do you know how much I read? Do you know how... CRL!
Your nan makes shit gravy and your dad sells Avon.
Till we meet again.
Mike O, thank you for the 250 jewels and the laughing disco. So like Mrs. Geek is capable of making her... she was a piano teacher for a little while. She used to teach kids to play the piano. She's a very talented lady. Have I ever read a book, Beardo? Yeah. I don't know if you can see all of my comic books back there. Graphic novels. I've read all of them. And I got joke books. I have novels. We've got a library in our living room. Shut the fuck up. Phil. Comics don't count. You have a minute, sir, to go and sit on the stairs and think about what you just said. Mason, you've just been timed out. Bitch. Quirky Bird, thank you for the... Is that a clapping seal? Thank you, Quirky Bird. Oh, I get it. They're picture books. Oh, come on. Guys. I read paranormal books. I read textbooks. I read... There's words in my comic books. Idiots. I have not read any Terry Pratchett, as it happens. He's right, though. Reading comic books don't count. Hey, Mistress Kaylee, you've been a massive part of this community for a long time. You've been very supportive. But go and sit in the stairs and think about what you just fucking said. Anyone, the Slate's comic books, which is a fantastic artistic medium of writing, art, character creation... How dare you diss it? My room is full of comic books and comic book figures. Suck my ass! Jamie Barnes Hart, thank you for the $5. When you access memories of the ghost you saw, is it like other memories? Any differences? It just felt like a normal person. I've got comic books in boxes under there as well. Watch. Oh, fucking hell. That's my Spawn collection. I think there might be some others in here as well. Oh, Spawn and the Walking Dead. If I go this end. Spawn. Spawn goes all the way up to around there. Oh, we got my Deadpool #1 issues and stuff. That's one box. Me next, me next. Okay, calm down everyone. Beardo reads. He reads posters and flyers. And there's one down there, but it's taped up because the box is broke. Yeah, fucking mark away. Because when it comes to me selling these bad boys, I'll be fucking rich. You're what now? Comic book collection. Spawn! Spawn collection! Yes, I'm a nerd. I'm proud of it. Fuck me, my old channel was called Bearded Geek. Spawn! Not porn! Ah! Assholes! Dragonlance books. I mean, there are actually proper books over there. Yeah. No, there's not. I don't know where they are. I got proper books on how to play D&D. Watford Billy, thank you for the 36 months. Never read them. But there's someone who's tried to sell comics. I think you're overestimating. Depends what you've got. I've got the original boys graphic novel, the original 6 graphic novel. Nerds Unite and play Magic the Gathering and Dungeons and Dragons. You nerd! I never played Dungeons and Dragons. I went to play Dungeons and Dragons, couldn't get my head into it, so they played an easier thing for me. And then everyone got into character. I thought Stranger Things was lying. And they all got into character playing this RPG and they were fucking shouting and shit, and I was just doing that. Why is everyone being silly? Now I feel silly. Used to have the Beano, and I loved the Beano when I was a kid. When we have kids over for visit, they're sad because I won't share my toys. They're not toys, they're collectibles. See? A fellow smart person. You live in your Delulu, I support. That Spawn collection, because it's the original print, number 1 to 99, is worth a fortune. Beto, you read Bram Stoker Dracula book? Yes, I have. I've read Dracula, I've read Frankenstein, I've read A Mice and Men. Listen, I may look a little uncouth, and sometimes I say stupid shit about geography, but I'm cultured. I'm educated. Shall I send you a Terry Pratchett book? I'm not sure. I wouldn't yet, because I think we've got Terry Pratchett books here. I might not. Beto, they did a Strontium Dog collection. There was supposed to be a Strontium Dog movie. I was well up for that. Bjorn, thank you for the 6 months. I used to love the Viz when I was at school. See, my parents, they wouldn't let me read the Viz. Ask Bricks and Minifigs to sell your collection. I've kept up on that shit. In fact, I think there's a new video out about Bricks and Minifigs, isn't there? From the guy that got arrested for trying to get his bricks back. Well, somebody else's bricks back. But you know, if I'm a spawn number 1 at a thrift store. Mine were somebody's collection. The lead singer, the original lead singer from Funeral for a Friend, he moved to Germany and he couldn't take everything with him. And, I mean, they weren't cheap when I bought them. Can't wait for Doomsday, but I've heard they all lose and it sets up Secret Wars. But I don't think they're going to do it that they all lose. Because then we're just looking at Infinity War. That sort of Infinity War and Endgame thing again. Surely they're not going to do it twice. Have I ever played Phasmophobia? A lot. Not so much recently. I say not so much recently. I don't think I've touched it for nearly a year. I'm waiting for all of the map updates and all of that sort of stuff. Apparently Horror 2.0. I don't think it's ever coming. But once all the houses, because when they redid the farmhouse and they redid Edgefield, I loved the maps, but I was like, the ghosts need to do more, look different. They need different models, and then everyone was like, "Yeah, come back to the game because it's really cool," and then they fucked it up. Like the animations, they tried to make it more immersive and more real and broke it. Have I ever watched the 100? No, I haven't. Me and my daughter are currently watching Under the Dome. That's pretty cool. Peter, you know, I know what Alcatraz I've been. Find out prices, I'll take you there instead of Greyfriars. Fuck. Are you a millionaire? You could probably get on a tour, but that fucking... the cost to get to America? Now we go to Greyfriars. Are they going to bring back... I mean, Robert Downey Jr. is back as Doom. I think they will bring back Iron Man, but it won't be Robert Downey Jr. I think they're going to do these next two Avengers movies, which is going to end in Battleworld. And I think the end of Battleworld is where the old MCU goes to die. We move into the X-Men era, and then we'll start getting a younger cast of Iron Man, Captain America and stuff. But I think they're going to keep Chris Hemsworth on as Odin's son Thor. No, Odin's son Thor is what he is now. All-Father Thor. So no matter how old Hemsworth gets, he can still play that version of Thor, but just getting older. Seen Under the Dome, didn't think much of it. The first season that we're on, I'm quite interested in it because I don't know anything about it. Since Under the Dome, I'm afraid of butterflies. The first season that we've watched so far is good. They train that into Tanglewood is fire. And they're taking aspects from the other side, which is way scary. I haven't played the other side. Is that good? Ready for new X-Men era? I mean, my favourite comic books of all time are the X-Men. I mean, there's an X-Men 97 cabinet there. That's just all X-Men. And there's X-Men dotted in around these shelves that you can't see as well. The X-Men was always my favourite comic books of all time. MCU went downhill after Endgame, no interest in it now. There were some turkeys. Thor Love and Thunder was awful. Really, I enjoyed it the first time I watched it. After second watch, I was like, this is shit. But when I say shit, I still think Love and Thunder was better than most shit DC have been trying to put out. Does Peter know about the world's greatest hero, Dog Welder? Dog Welder? What the hell is that? Apparently after Secret Wars, Hemsworth is done with Thor. We'll see. The other side is good. I got one into it. A cleansing mode. Ah. Apparently, Roger, there's actually going to be 2 Nightmare on Elm Street films because they couldn't get one made because of the argument with the estate. And then the estate have been like, oh yeah, now 2 people got it. I think Paramount and Universal have got it. And they're going to try and make 2 Freddy Krueger movies, 2 Nightmare on Elm Street. Don't fucking do that. Please. I watched the original Nightmare on Elm Street the other day in 4K for the first time. And I still think it's the best horror movie of all time. I adore Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay, then Greyfriars. I'll hold you to that. Just saving up first. Surprised at paintballing. It's really fragile. You definitely feel watched there. I was only a little bit, it was eerie. It'd be cool, but that's mega. To hire that island and to get out there and all, you're talking $1 million. New Spider-Man is epic, really good watch. It's my favourite Spider-Man movie. I was never a fan of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. As Spider-Man, he wasn't quippy enough. As Peter Parker, he was just fucking miserable, and then when he wasn't miserable, he was too hopeful. They just couldn't get Peter Parker right with him. Then Andrew Garfield's came out, and Peter Parker was too cool, but Spider-Man, he nailed Spider-Man with the quipping and stuff. And Tom Holland has been a good Spider-Man, but the scripts have never been right. It's been too MCU centric, and this new one, it's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely love it. Please keep up the good fight. Absolutely love your content. Love paranormal stuff, but I hate all the fakers. I ain't going anyway. Saw my friends the first time 8 years old. Absolutely shit me up, did Freddy. Yeah, I was really young. What's this 8K and 4K piece? This is the first I've heard of with a 2K. Huh? There's a 4K Nightmare on Elm Street you can get. New Evil Dead franchise lacks the charm of the Raimi era. I find it predictable and dull. I haven't seen the new one yet, but I love the new ones. I'll just say it. As much as I love Freddy, there's only 3 good Freddy films. Friday the 13th. Those films don't even get good until the 4th one. And then they go bad. Nightmare, to me, Friday the 13th is the weakest of those franchise. I'm not streaming in 4K. Friday the 13th is the weakest of the big four horror franchises. Halloween is a fucking mess because there's 3 different timelines, and now they're going to be doing another one, and there's no order or anything. Nightmare on Elm Street 1, and I don't care what anyone else says, I love the Nightmare on Elm Street 2. I still have a Nightmare on Elm Street 2, and I love New Nightmare, but all the others were shit. Evil Dead does not have a bad movie. I love the Evil Dead franchise. I tell you who else doesn't have a bad movie is the Terrifier trilogy. I love the Terrifier trilogy. Oh, I love Halloween. It's always a toss-up for my favourite horror movie between A Nightmare on Elm Street and Halloween, but Nightmare on Elm Street's just scarier than Halloween. I know Halloween is like, it could just happen because it was a real guy back then before they got fucking stupid with it. Although, I like Halloween 1. I like Halloween 2. I adore Halloween 3. I adore the first 3, to be fair. Halloween 4, I like. 5, 6, and all that dog shit. I liked H2O. Resurrection was fucking garbage. I kind of enjoyed the Rob Zombie ones. And then the newer batch they did, the first one I thought was great. You know, just get rid of everything, and there's Halloween 1, there's Halloween, and there's Halloween 2018. And I was cool with that. And then they did the 2 sequels, and I was like, what the how did you get so lost? The mom in Elm Street was an alcoholic. She was she was down in vodka all the way through it. I went to the cinema to see The Pope's Exorcist. I enjoyed that. Halloween 3, if you think about... I remember watching Halloween 3 as a kid, and I remember the immediate disappointment of Michael Myers not being in there. But then when I started seeing heads get blown up because of a TV commercial and worms and cockroaches and shit pouring out of kids' heads, I was like, yes! It's the most Halloween-y Halloween film there is. It's, you know, all the costumes, the masks, you know, the witch, the jack-o'-lantern, and the skull. It's just the most Halloween-looking of the Halloween films. And Halloween 4. Halloween 4's got an awesome Halloween-looking vibe to it. Hey, Paranormal Search, how you doing? I like the Leprechaun movies with Warwick Davis. I'm not much of a fan. Anyone watch Anne Rice's The Vampire Lestat TV show? No. 3 more days to Halloween. 3 more days to Halloween? That's a terrible case of insomnia you've got there. Terrifier is my favourite modern horror saga. I love Art the Clown. Love it. I mean... I can see why some people don't. It is a bit nasty and over the top. I can see that. But I like it. You know, I remember the original 3 Hellraisers. And they were borderline video nasties when I was a kid. I loved them. Did you hear that the VHS series is working with the SCP Foundation? Oh, that could be cool. Have you seen Michael Levy as Freddy Krueger? Michael Levy? Who's Michael Levy? I haven't. Let me take a look. French DJ? I've spelled something wrong there, haven't I? Yes, I did. I've never seen him in it. Oh, right. He's the guy that... He wasn't Art, was he? He wasn't Art the Clown. Didn't he write it? Isn't he a writer, director, and not an actor? Have I got that wrong? Rambo is the best Halloween movie. Hostel was... See, Hostel was shit. I don't get the thing with Hostel. If Halloween 3 got under his own name, it wouldn't have been criticised. If they hadn't made Halloween 2, it wouldn't have been criticised. Because Wes Craven, Jesus Christ, John Carpenter's original idea was every Halloween, bring out a Halloween movie, but a different story with a different Halloween villain. And obviously the movie got greedy. Or the movie studio got greedy. The Netflix or Prime Amazon, whatever that was on, it's like a 3-hour film. Is it Guillermo del Toro? Yeah, that was really good. Really good. Halloween is a favourite. I still maintain Lake Mungo is one of the most interesting. Lake Mungo? Isn't that with Selena Spooky Boo in it? The new Final Destination was good. I turned it off. Like, and everybody would love to see the prequel to 13 Ghosts. The Thing is awesome. One of my favourite, not even just one of my favourite horror movies, just one of my favourite movies. Texas Chainsaw 2. Do you know what? Steve from the Ouija Brothers has been trying to get me to rewatch Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 and agree with him that it's better than the original, and I can't. Tonally, it's just such a shift. I can't get into it. Lake Mungo was pretty messed up. That's not this. Oh. House on Eden was Selena Spooky Boo, right? Australian found footage. Oh, actually, I might have watched that. If House on Eden is the one with Call Me Chris and Selena Spooky Boo, I turned it off because I don't think Selena Spooky Boo is a very good person at all. At all. I see no redeeming qualities in that girl. I can't watch anything with her in. Which is why when I did the video on her, she was barely in her own debunking video. It was the history and stuff. Because the things she lies about, and they're not held to account. Like, I disprove all the Sam and Colby video, and then fucking 3 days later, they post a photo with the same people from the video I debunked, like, hey guys, I bet you all want to see us again. I was like, you fucking floppy-head bellends. The biggest creators in the paranormal tell the worst fucking lies. It's disgraceful. And they're fucking untouchable with it. And I'll never give up on it. Hell House LLC. There's a few of the Hell House LLC movies I like. Not the last one that came out was a bit weird. The one before, they were like time travel. I couldn't get into that one. Anyone else prefer the 2003 Texas Chainsaw Massacre? I'm with you there, Giuseppe. I'm with you there. Which do you prefer, Fright Night original or remake? Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm going to say the remake. Anton Yelvich, rest in peace. What a fantastic actor. And Colin Farrell is fantastic in it. You enjoyed all the I haven't seen the Blackwell Ghost movies. Around Halloween you watch Hellboy because you can't watch horror movies. Fair. Selena Spooky has the morals of a starving hyena, the maturity of Billy Madison after a traumatic brain injury. Agreed. New prequel movie called The Conjuring First Communion is officially scheduled to release in theaters. I knew they would do it. They're going to milk that. And listen, I can separate the movies from reality. The first two Conjuring movies were fucking fantastic. I think the original Conjuring is one of the greatest haunted house horror movies of all time. I absolutely adore the first one. The second one is really good. But wow, did those movies fall off fast. And listen, I liked the second Annabelle. Was it Annabelle Origins? That was pretty good. Everything else they've put out is fucking trash. I mean, the last Conjuring movie had the audacity, when Annalise, to be boring. It was fucking boring. And somehow it was set later in the timeline, but Lorraine's psychic abilities weren't as powerful as they were in the third one. They just don't give a shit about that. They just know the people are going to watch. First two, absolutely fantastic. I love the original Wicker Man. I grew up watching Hammer horror films with my grandfather. It was kind of like my parents were very strict and very controlling's the wrong word. Tried to shield me from a lot. And my grandfather was like, Hammer horror movies, they're not going to scare you. Yeah, I grew up watching them, Godzilla, King Kong, loved those things. They all scared me because I was scared of everything as a kid. And my uncle let me watch Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, I'm not bothered by dolls. Can't watch Spooky Boo. No, initially I thought it was an age thing. It's this hyperactive, shouting, over the top. It annoys me. But then the blatant lies she's... I mean, lying about a real-life murder case and stuff for views on YouTube is fucking disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Insidious was better than The Conjuring. I completely disagree. In fact, I went to the cinema to watch the first Insidious film and I came out and I hated it. I was like, the demons didn't look like demons. So the guy that was behind the crib, a little bit of background, I was just like, what the fuck is this? It's not scary. And then when the lipstick demon turned up, I'm like, what is that? That jump scare was one of the best jump scares put to film after The Exorcist 3's jump scare. But I didn't like it. I watched the second one and I enjoyed the second one more. Then I went back to the first and appreciated it a bit more, but I don't think the Insidious films are that great, any of them. Sinister was crap. Oh man, I loved the original Sinister. The second one was fucking awful. Amityville, I prefer the Ryan Reynolds Amityville. I really enjoyed it. I watch it every Halloween. It's a good movie. If Darth Maul had a baby with a xenomorph, I wouldn't disrespect Star Wars or Alien with that. Do you know what? Loads of people told me that Lee Cronin's Mummy was really shit. I watched it about a week and a half ago. I really enjoyed it. And there were elements to that film that made me feel sick. And if you know the thing that I hate that makes me want to vomit, there's a lot of it in there. Fucking feet. Nasty ass toenails and shit. And then toenails getting... Nah. Oh. You like Sinister and Sinister 2? Oh, the second... I thought the second Sinister was borderline insulting to the original. But I did enjoy the Black Phone 2. That was pretty good. The Mummy was poorly written. Right, horn tags. Anyone that's watched Lee Cronin's The Mummy, tell me if I'm wrong, but that film was originally supposed to be an Evil Dead movie. I reckon that that was supposed to be the new Evil Dead movie, but they want to change directors every movie. It had far more in common with Deadites and the Evil Dead than it did anything else. It even looked like the Evil Dead. In fact, there were parts of it where I was like, this is the same filter from Evil Dead Rise. This is the same colour palette as Evil Dead Rise. The Changeling and the Innkeeper. I like the Innkeepers. I like the Changeling. Lee Cronin's Mummy, Evil Dead. Yeah. There's going to be a new Gremlins movie titled Gremlins 3 coming out November 27th. The film directed by Chris Columbus, produced by... Hey. Make sure you're not looking at AI again, BPH. I like the old Hammer horror classics. Reminds me of my granddad. Yeah, mine too. Not the Tom Cruise Mummy, because I haven't seen it. Lovebug Starsky Amityville, House on the Hill. What? You've seen Soulmate, the Megan ripoff? No. Wait. Did that have Megan Fox in it? I loved Critters when I was a kid. Ghost Ship wasn't as bad. As everyone tells you, Phantasm 2 is elite. Love Phantasm 2. Legend of Hell House 1973. Loved that. Scared the shit out of my mother and my grandfather. Didn't like the new Evil Dead, too gory for me, bits I couldn't watch. Ooh. The most I ever winced at an Evil Dead film was Evil Dead Rise of the Cheese Grater up the leg, and I was like, whoa! And the one before it was the knife across the thigh. I was like, fuck, it didn't go in deep. Others, see, things like that. The others, and oh, what's the other one I'm thinking of? Woman in Black. Not gory, not, you know, they fucking PG-13 or whatever you call it in the States, and over here it's a 12 rated. Kids films, or kids can watch them. They're fucking terrifying. The others wasn't quite as scary, but Lady in Black, or Woman in Black, sorry, absolutely fucking terrifying. Jambo, I still haven't seen it. The Pencil in the Ankle, yeah. People Under the Stairs, such a good movie. Such a good... Also, the Candyman, the original Candyman, fucking brilliant. The Visit, that film was fucking weird, man. I loved it. Bro films, like you say, none of this shouting crap. Evil Dead films, my childhood, and the remakes are freaking amazing. Pants pooping stuff. I've not felt actual fear from a film series in years. They hit just like the old films. Yes. What's your thoughts on the new... The last Saw movie I watched, where Kramer goes to get that treatment, he gets ripped off. I enjoyed that one. But I'm not the biggest fan of anything after Saw 2. Insidious Out of the Further. That's the new one, right? 13 Ghosts remake. It doesn't need it. It doesn't need it. Do you know what? Any of you guys have been around for a while. I keep saying this when it comes to any movie remakes. Stop making remakes of good movies and remake bad movies and make them good. Pet Sematary Scalpel. Yeah, that haunted me as a kid. The Mist, I loved The Mist. The Mist with the Punisher in it. I know people slate that ending. I thought it was a fantastic ending. What a gut punch. That was a brave move. Love it. Pet Sematary, the first time I watched that in the 90s, so I wasn't that young, but it proper got under my skin and scared me. Rachel. That scared the fuck out of me. Pasco scared me. Gage scared me. The cat scared me. Even Fred Gwynn scared me in that. Everything about that film was just so creepy and off and... Oh. Absolutely fucking terrifying. 1408. I enjoy 1408. Very good movie. Have you seen The Puppet Master? I've seen all of the Puppet Master movies. So even the shit Puppet Master movies I get enjoyment out of. Another one is the Chucky series, movies and TV show. I love Chucky. The RoboCop remake was dire. That's because they turned it into a Power Rangers movie. Peter, have you got your fancy dress sort of spooky spirit fit? Oh, no. I haven't. The brutal stuff in The Mist carried over The Walking Dead. Well, yeah, it was written, directed, and most of the cast. Yeah. Yeah, because Carol was in it. Dale was in it. There was a few of the cast, right? OG Pennywise with Tim Curry. I can enjoy both equally. I love Tim Curry's pet. If Tim Curry's Pennywise had been in the newer movies, perfect. Not to take anything away from Bill Skarsgård, I think he was a fantastic Pennywise, but Tim Curry had the edge just a bit. But the original It TV series, as a kid, it scared the shit out of me. When I got a bit older, it was one of my favourite TV... It was like a 3-hour movie, really, wasn't it? I adored it. And then the last time I rewatched it, I was like, this film fucking sucks. Tim Curry is fantastic. Everyone else in it is shit. Everyone. And I don't like to see things like this. But those child actors were fucking abysmal. And then the adults somehow did worse. And in the new movies, the kids were fucking brilliant. The adult casting of the kids, I enjoyed. Get Out was excellent. I really enjoyed that, to be fair. I tried to watch the one after it. Was it Us? With the doppelgangers? I turned it off. I couldn't get into it. It is always let that. Yeah, the adult sections are always but there's also, they can't ever get the ending right because Stephen King couldn't get the ending right. Can you beat the original Psycho? I mean, the first slasher film, right? Well, no, he didn't kill that many. I think I prefer Psycho 2. Doctor Sleep was fantastic. Bridging the book, the movie. It's one of my favourite horror sequels of all time. I thought it was really good. Who remembers Scary Stories? Yeah, I loved that. Awesome TV show. Loved the banter between the kids in it. Do you know what? I think it was my dad. My dad was like, yeah, we went to watch it. And he's like, I wasn't too impressed with the kids bit. I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, oh, they were all motherfucking this, motherfucking that. And they were swearing too much. And there was too much of this, too much. And I was like, Dad, I know you can't remember being a kid because you're old as fuck. But I remember being a kid in the 80s. And that's exactly how we talked because we weren't allowed to swear. So as soon as you went out, you swore like they did, even when it didn't make any sense. I thought they nailed it. First Exorcist freaked me as a kid. See, I saw it as a kid and I laughed at it. Dog Soldiers is the best werewolf movie ever. Hey. It's up there. I really struggled to pick between that and American Werewolf in London. Have you seen Hokum? I haven't. Recently, though, CRL, a couple of months ago, got me into a YouTube channel called Milk and Cereal. And they make YouTube movies, and they were all sorts of fucked up. What was the film called, Milk and Cereal? I think it's a YouTube movie called Milk and Cereal. It's not horror as such, but it's got horror. Such a well-made thing. And they've recently done a movie that went into the cinema. And it was the most uncomfortable viewing experience that I can remember in a long time. And it's called Obsession. It was horrendous. Not in the movie was Milk and Cereal. Thank you, CRL. If you haven't seen it, I'm not going to give anything away. But the horror of it is what if. And the what if happens in this. And there's Curry Baker. Thank you, CRL. There are moments where a victim gets clarity and it's just the most horrific, uncomfortable thing you're watching and fucking hell. Genuinely, Obsession is one of the best films released in the last decade. And I've said this before and a few people were like, I was bored by it. I didn't like it. And I was like, it was so cerebral. And so fucking upsetting. Really upsetting. Oh. Horrible movie, but in a great way. I know there's a lot of contention around it now because one of the characters is being used for a horror convention and people are like, you're glorifying, without me giving I'm not going to say what because it'll give the movie away. And I was like, fuck me. You go to horror conventions and everybody loves Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger wasn't exactly a pleasant chap now, was he? He was murdering childs and, you know, he was heavily rumoured that he was buggering them as well. Can't watch Obsession, it'll trigger the... Yeah, be careful about watching it if you've got any sort of triggering issues. Very careful with it. It's fucked up. really fucked up. I've seen Hard Candy, and I think that film was just made to be unpleasant and disgusting for the sake of it. I didn't enjoy Hard Candy was too hard to watch, and Obsession was nearly in that camp, but they pulled back enough. If you haven't watched Obsession, go and also the fact that it's a YouTuber. It's a YouTuber that made that movie, and it is so well written, so well shot, and so well acted. Very small cap, but fuck, it's absolutely incredible. But yeah, if you're easily triggered, don't watch it. People in the Stairs was Wes Craven, yeah. Obsession cost $750,000 to make. Currently stands at $488 million at the box office. See, do you know what? Whoever just said that, yeah, Lynn, I turned Backrooms off. I got 20 minutes in. I was like, this is fucking dog shit. I turned it off. But I don't know the law. I never played the games, but I couldn't get into it. The only thing I didn't like about Obsession was the yelling. I guess that's just part. It made sense, though. And the girl, all of the actors in it are so good. I can't remember the actress's name. Isla or something. She's been like recognized everywhere. She's just getting signed up for everything. I think she's been signed up by Marvel as well. She was incredible, absolutely incredible. Liam, no, I haven't. I'm afraid I haven't. Hammer House Horror TV series. My introduction to horror when I was 8. My introduction to horror was the Hammer House stuff. But my first, like, real scary horror was A Nightmare on Elm Street, and it traumatized me. I couldn't watch the ending to Cabin in the Woods. I loved Cabin in the Woods. Spit in Your Grave, yeah. I Spit in Your Grave. I haven't watched any of the sequels. I did watch the remake. But they're just nasty for the sake of being... I don't like that when it's that much, you know? And those scenes in Last House on the Left, they're almost too realistic. I can't watch that. I still haven't seen Iron Lung. I've tried. I just can't find it anywhere. Who was my favourite Dracula? I know I should be picking a Hammer horror, but it's Gary Oldman. I loved Gary Oldman's take on Dracula. I love that film. Where do you find these movies? I mean, I buy a lot of movies, to be fair. I used to go to the cinema a lot. I did have an app that I paid somebody for my Fire Stick, but it's broke now and I can't watch shit. But it was a dodgy app. But if I enjoyed the film, when it came out paid, I'd always pay for it. Blair Witch, scary film, probably because I went to watch Blair Witch, and it was uncomfortable and eerie. And I didn't think it was that scary until me and the boys went camping the night we watched it, and we fucking shit ourselves. We couldn't even stay camping. We ran home. And I was 19 when that came out. Yeah, Kathy, I divided then. I still haven't seen Evil Dead Burn. Bela Lugosi is number 1, Gary Oldman number 2. See, I'd have to go... I mean, the Bela Lugosi Dracula was on my bathroom wall for years because I drew it. Gary Oldman number 1. Christopher Lee number 2. Bela Lugosi number 3. Monster Squad. Do you know what? I didn't watch the Monster Squad in my life until about a year or 2 ago. I think it was CRL that told me to watch it. And I was like, I've never even heard of it. But what a cool film. I wish I'd seen that as a kid. It'd have been one of those Saturday morning VHS watch every week. If the weekend, it'd be great to meet everyone. I've not been to anything like this before. Liam, you'll love it. Peter Cushing, Vince Price, Christopher Lee, Bela Lugosi movies are epic. Absolutely. We are staying though. beyond the bay window we are staying. Wrong Turn freaked me out in a good way. Have you watched the newer Wrong Turn? It's not new now. There was a Wrong Turn came out like 2 or 3 years ago. It's completely different. The others, I kind of enjoyed it. Iron Lung by Markiplier, yeah. And do you know what? That's the 3rd movie in like a couple of years made by YouTubers. I tried to watch the one by Chris Druckmann, and he was all right. It was a found footage movie, but it wasn't great. Iron Lung, I've been trying to find. I want to watch it. Looks good. But YouTubers getting into like cinema and making really good, smart, cheap movies, I think is fantastic. Got a table to shift a few books in the day and a very dodgy costume in the evening. Identity was a good film. New Opeth LP. I haven't listened to Opeth in years. Years and years and years. Yeah, the newer Wrong Turn, I kind of enjoyed it. Nicolas Cage and Renfrew, I haven't watched it. Are you saying Leslie Nielsen's Dracula wasn't good? It wasn't. Dracula Dead and Loving It. I mean, no. No. It was no Naked Gun quality, was it? I don't think it was that good. I mean, I haven't watched it for years, but I don't remember enjoying that film. Hills Have Eyes 3, not that I've yet. I like the new Hills Have Eyes movie, well, the newer ones. I mean, I've seen it, probably 20 years old now, right? Peter Jackson's Bad Taste. It's called something else in the UK, and me and Dandalf both share the same memory of watching it as kids and then not being able to eat custard because of that film. Oh, that lunch scene. Oh, someone should make a horror movie based on Sally Face. Chapter 4 went so hard. Movie that scared me most was The Ring. It wasn't, Mrs. Geek. The Ring scared you, but The Grudge terrified you. Terrifier 4 comes out in October this year. Renfield is Nicolas Cage as a vampire. Nah. Into the Vampire, first horror movie experience. I enjoyed that. That's one of the few Tom Cruise films I've enjoyed. No, Bad Taste is the alien one. Oh, Brain Dead is the zombie one. But didn't Brain Dead have a different... I've made this mistake time and time again. But Brain Dead had a different name in different countries. What do you think of the Transformers animated movie coming back to theatres? End credits supposed to tease something new coming. Cindy, thank you for the 250 jewels. Appreciate it. I tapped out on Transformers a long time ago, to be fair. The Bumblebee movie was cool, but I haven't enjoyed most of those movies. I loved... Oh, Dead Alive. Thank you, Kaylee. The Ring, I'd walk backwards through the house, turn off the lights, even upstairs. I'm sure it was The Grudge, and it was that... that was the one that absolutely... I remember you saying, I can't watch this, turn it off. And I think you got to the end of the Ring. I hated Dead Snow. Normally, I think I turned that off. Grudge Next Level, mainly because it didn't get the regular Japanese to Western modifications to make it more palatable. I mean, I prefer the Japanese originals of The Ring and The Grudge. I do prefer them. Hereditary scared me. Hereditary didn't scare me. It played on my mind. Hereditary really got under my skin. I haven't seen Bad Taste then. Terrifies having a bit of legal trouble. Oh. Don't do the Grudge noise, actually. Childhood flashbacks. Whistle. I watched Whistle. I don't like The Grudge, but I watched The Ring and it put me off horror for a bit. I'm sure I remember you being more scared of The Grudge. Got tricked into watching The Orphanage. It's probably something that I've seen. Funny Man? I haven't seen Funny Man. I watched Fall Guy the other day. Because I used to watch the Fall Guy TV show. The fucking movie was crap. I've plenty, don't worry. The theatre shows are coming up again soon, so stock going on my ears. Let's go. 28 days. See, 28 days, 28 years later. Great. The last two, even Bone Temple. The Bone Temple Iron Maiden scene was fantastic, but they haven't been very good. The Grudge US was made by the Japanese director. Oh, you can tell. You can tell. And it's so much better for it. I enjoy the American versions of both. But I think the original... I don't know, man. The Japanese just do horror. Hereditary was awful. Yeah, Mrs. Geek didn't like it. Like, she wasn't scared of it. She just didn't like it. I fucking love that film. I've watched it, what, five times now? And I still keep spotting things in the background. Ezekiel's Awakening, how you doing? Rawr. 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 "28 days, 28 weeks. 20 days, 28 weeks. They were good, but then 28 years and Bone Temple, not so much. And I didn't get the comic booky, like, pikeys in it either. It was like, what the fuck? Why is the film just shifted into a comedy at the end? Yet to find a horror film to scare you. Really? Weapons. I'm going to have to watch Weapons again. Because I tried to watch it the first time and I was just like, this film is fucking garbage, but I think I was tired. For one time thing, I binge watched all the Saw movies to prepare for Saw 10. I just skipped everything after 2. I've seen Veronica. That's a good movie. Hey, Freddy vs. Jason's awesome. And it's the best film that we could have got. Got to shoot nice and beautiful. Hey, catch you soon beyond the bay window. Are you live tonight? Didn't the Japanese director of The Grudge have such an awful time making that he vowed out to do another American horror movie? Too much studio involvement? Probably. Go to channel. No, it's not this week. Never mind. My bad. Lisa, thank you for the 30 months. Appreciate it. Scariest Films, the one based on true stories. Are they? New movie Clayface. It's a new comic. Yeah, it's a Batman villain. Yeah, Clayface is a Batman villain, but they're not linking it to Batman. Possibly a bad idea. Because we all saw Craven and Morbius. Not good. Every horror film I watch, I'm either bored or find them funny. Not even a jump... You don't get jump scared? The Exorcist 3 jump scare still gets me. The timing in it is so good, it still fucking gets me. Scream movies being made into a cash cow now, disappoint the franchise elite. Do you know what? I liked Scream 1 and 2. Scream 3 was okay. Scream 4 I thought was fucking abysmal. The 5th one I really enjoyed. The 6th one I really enjoyed. Is there a 7th? Whatever the last one was, where they rechanged all the cast again, I was like, I just fucking kill the original members off, get rid of them, stop this legacy shit, I'm bored of it now. I hated lesbian vampire hunters. I mean, fucking James Corden's in it, that's why you hate it. The guy's a fucking asshole. The Babadook. Mrs. Geek hated the Babadook. Get jump scared by animals, IRL, movies. Watch the movie The Pigeon jump scared. Do you know what? The new He-Man jump scared me. There's a fight with Beast Man, and then he just appears over a car and growls. Or fuck. Whoop. It's not the same on Amazon as it was in the cinema because it was so fucking loud. It scared the shit out of me. Anti-Nexus, thank you for the 5 gifted members. I really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Oh, yeah. It's 9 o'clock. I do apologise. I nearly went over then. If the same thing can bring on 3 entirely different stories, then you have no basis. Fair enough. Right then, guys, I am going to be ending there. I believe Sandra has got her Wednesday night live, if you want to go and check that out. I'm going to go and spend some time with my wife, because she's not working tonight. Do you know what? We'll do the new book. We'll do the new book. Why did the dog join a dance contest? For the positive vibes. Yeah, that was bad. Much love to you all. Thank you for sticking around and hanging out tonight. Much love to you all. Beardo out.